What's poppin'? Welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is gonna be a little different. Basically, I'm gonna be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine. Typically, I have 3 different makeup routines, which is like 1 being the most subtle makeup routine, 2 a little bit more, and 3 like my whole glam routine. So today is probably gonna be like in the middle. For my extreme like makeup routine, I normally wear lashes and stuff, but today I'm not gonna be wearing lashes because I don't know, I just don't feel like wearing lashes today. Recently, I haven't been really wearing makeup because I'm trying to get my skin back on the right path. So I've been kind of like letting my face take a break from all of that extra stuff. But we are gonna do a little makeup today. I usually like my eyebrows to be arched and clean for my makeup because it just makes it easier to do, but I've actually been growing my eyebrows out because I want to, you know, probably go and get them waxed. I miss my thick eyebrows. I've been wearing my eyebrows really thin lately, but I miss my thick eyebrows, so I'm just gonna continue to let them grow out a little bit, and then I'll probably get them arched pretty soon. Before we get into this video, I just want to say I haven't actually sat down and said this, but thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I'm really grateful and I'm so happy. I've been waiting for being able to reach 1,000 subscribers for the longest time, so I'm really happy that I finally got there, and I'm actually over 1,000 right now, and I'm continuing to grow. So I just want to say thank y'all so much. Okay, so this is my makeup bag. This is a Victoria's Secret little bag that I got a long time ago from one of my dance competitions. We had a Secret Santa and I was gifted this little bag, so I just used it as my makeup bag. And I have a bunch of like makeup in here. Some of the stuff in here I don't use. This is all of my makeup. It's just all over the place. So the first thing that I like to start off with when doing my makeup is my eyebrows. I don't know, I don't like putting product and stuff on my face and then doing my eyebrows because it makes it harder and my skin is more greasy. So I prefer to do my eyebrows before. I feel like most makeup gurus or most people that do their makeup start off with their eyebrows because it's just, the eyebrows are the main thing for me personally. So I'm just gonna take this little spoolie. I usually just use any spoolie I can find first. I have a couple of them in here, but I'm just gonna take this little spoolie. I'm gonna groom my eyebrows or like place them how I want them to go. I also failed to mention that most of the products that I use are drugstore products, so you can literally get all of these from your local drugstore or CVS, wherever you want to get them from. You can get these products from there. I don't really use any expensive products. All of my products are from the drugstore. Like I literally don't have really any expensive products unless I'm using some of my mom's makeup because she does have her own makeup and I be using her stuff. I have this pencil liner thing. It's basically just like a eyeliner pencil or whatever. I normally use this for my brows. I know a lot of other people use like brow powders, but I feel like this works the best for me. I actually have a smaller one that I've been using. So it just comes with this little top thing and you can just sharpen it from there. It's the LA Colors brow pencil. This is actually an eyeliner pencil, so yeah, I use the eyeliner pencil for my brows and I just sharpen it up, which is already sharpened from last time. I don't sharpen it all the time because I don't do too much to them when it comes to the eyebrow pencil, but I like to darken the ends of my eyebrows just to make them have that ombre effect. I don't do anything to the front. I used to kind of like drag it onto the front at first when I first started doing my eyebrows, but now I only do the end because it just makes it look more clean. I'm just gonna take my eyebrow pencil and I'm just going to just do like a little arch at the back because I do like the arched look, and then I kind of just like fill it in a little bit towards the tail of my brow. So I'm just going to just fill in the end of my brow and I kind of leave it at that, and I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. I really love a sharp eyebrow look. Eyebrows are literally my favorite thing to do. Now that I have like the little angry brows, I know they look a little crazy right now. I'm gonna go back in with my spoolie and I'm just gonna blend it through like the middle part where it looks like crazy, and I just blend it and kind of go towards the front of my brow just to give like that ombre effect, and continue to like brush my brows into place. And I just blend just in the middle, so as y'all can see like the difference, this one is a little bit more blended and this one looks kind of crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. So as y'all can see, the brows already look good. I haven't even concealed them or anything, and they look pretty good and filled. And the concealer that I use is this is the LA Girl Pro concealer. This isn't the shade that I normally use. I'm gonna be using a different shade. I got this from a beauty supply store, and you can't really see the logo, so I'm just showing y'all this. I also use this for my makeup, but I'm gonna use this a little bit later. I'm gonna be using this rounded brush to carve out my brows. I started doing this like last year sometime, and I realized that it makes it so much more sharper. I used to just use the applicator on here to like carve out my brows, but using a brush literally makes a huge difference when it comes to how sharp my eyebrows are, because I love my eyebrows to be super sharp. It's just a necessity. I put a little of the concealer inside the cap, and I'm just gonna take a little bit and I'm just gonna start carving out my eyebrows. Now the key to carving out your eyebrows and getting like that perfect sharp eyebrow look is actually not thinking about it and actually doing it, because when you sit there and you go really slow, it gives time for your hand to shake. So if you just do it fast, swift motions, you're gonna get more of a sharper look because you're not trying to go all slow and your hand is shaking. You know, it's just easier. So this is what it's looking like. I'm just gonna do the same thing to the other eyebrow. And I'm just gonna blend it down. And then what I like to do is I'm gonna be using a different concealer over the top of my brows. I'm gonna be using this LA Colors Conceal It. This is in the shade Tan, and I like to use this over the top of my brows because it kind of like blends better with my skin color. The other color that I just used is the Tawny. It's called Tawny. I normally just like go over the end of my brow. I don't really go as far as lining the whole thing because I like the kind of wild look in the front of my brow. So I'm just gonna take this and kind of conceal towards the end of my brow. Okay, so this is what my brows look like right now. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the concealer that I went under my brows with, and I'm just gonna cover my pimples, and I don't like my pimples showing, so I'm just gonna take the concealer and just go over all of my pimples. Any dark marks that I have, I just go over them with this concealer. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna conceal under my eyes, just in the corners right here, because I like a bright eye look. So I'm just gonna go in the corners like that. And then I also have another concealer, which is the Kiss Professionals, and this is full cover concealer. This is in the shade Warm Honey, and I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna put it like towards the out of my eyes. And then I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead because it's kind of like, it's like my skin tone but a little bit darker. So I'm just gonna put this on my face and kind of use it as a foundation because I don't have foundation. I honestly feel like makeup is just makeup and you can wear it wherever you please. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and start blending like the concealer in around my eyes. I don't wet my beauty blender because it just works better for me this way. And then I'm gonna blend upwards up here, and then I'm gonna blend under my eyes. I'm also gonna blend this part right here, and I'm gonna take this little brush right here. I honestly don't know where I got it from, but I'm gonna be taking this and I'm just gonna blend this out. I feel like blending it with this, whatever type of brush this is, it just sinks into my skin and it just blends so much better with this. Okay, so now that that is out the way, I'm gonna go ahead and start contouring. The way that I contour is I use this eyeshadow palette. I think it says Profusion, but these are the colors that it has. And I'm gonna be using this color right here to contour. I like to use this small beauty blender for contouring. So I'm just gonna take a little bit on this small beauty blender like that. And I'm just going to mark where I want my contour to be, which I do my cheekbones, I do my nose. I've recently been getting into the nose contour, and then I like to do my forehead a little bit because I have a big forehead. And then I'm just gonna use the end of the beauty blender and just blend it out. blend my nose. So this is what it's looking like right now. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight my face again, but this time I'm gonna be using the other concealer that I was telling y'all about. It's in the color Yellow Corrector, and I like to highlight my face with this. So I'm gonna put it in the corner of my eyes again. I just use it as a highlight. And then I'm gonna use my beauty blender and I'm just gonna blend it in. And then my nose. So this is what it's looking like. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm literally gonna use the same beauty blender and I'm gonna take some powder. I don't know where this powder came from. This is a no color powder. I'm just gonna use this to like bake my face. If I didn't have this powder, I'd probably be using some baby powder or something. I'm just gonna take this and carve my face. Right, quiet. Stop. Can you please get out? Okay, so while this is sitting on my face, I'm gonna take some eyeliner and I'm gonna do a little eyeliner. I've been trying like different eyeliners lately and I kind of like the straight eyeliner. So like that, and again, quick strokes. I feel like it's easier to do eyeliner when you actually have a liquid eyeliner pen. I use this Wet n Wild breakup proof eyeliner. I feel like the actual pens work way better than any other eyeliner that I've ever used. This gives me the most precise look, so I just like to use this. So now that that is done, I'm just gonna take a little brush that I actually got from Five Below. It came in a set. I'm gonna take this little brush and just dust all of this powder off of me. And then what I'm gonna do is put on a little bit of blush. I'm using this color Workshop blush and I'm gonna be using this color up here. It's like a peachy like blush. I just like to use this to give my face a little bit of life. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and just put the blush in this area to give me that like snatched look. And then I'm just gonna go on the tip of my nose with the blush. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild and I'm just gonna use this in the corner of my eyes because it gives like a brighter highlighting effect. So I'm just gonna put this like in the corner, very subtle and not too much. It just brightens up the inner corners of my eyes. And then what I'm gonna do is go ahead and spray some setting spray. I'm gonna be using the Ruby Kisses matte finish setting spray and I'm just gonna drench my face in this. And I find it's better to put your setting spray on before you go in with your highlight because it just makes the highlight pop 10 times more. So while my face is just like a little bit wet, I'm gonna take my little unicorn makeup brush. I also got this from Five Below a while ago. I'm gonna use my mom's highlight. She has this MAC and I'm just going to put some of it on this brush and just highlight my nose. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little mascara on. Sometimes I like to wear lashes. Today isn't the day that I want to wear lashes, and I'm just gonna put this on my top and bottom lashes. I think I have pretty decent length lashes, so when it comes to not wearing false lashes, I feel like I'm okay in that area. But my eyelashes did kind of come out the last time I had eyelash extensions, so they're still kind of growing back. So the last thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting some moles on my face because I love moles. So I'm going to take the same eyeliner pen that I used to do my eyeliner and I'm just going to put a couple little dots. I think that's good. We're just going to do 2 today. Normally I like to outline my lips, but today or right now I'm actually about to go out to eat. So I'm actually just going to put on some lip gloss. I'm going to be using this Victoria's Secret lip gloss. It has like a little shimmer in it and I'm just going to put this on my lips. And this is basically the makeup look. This is my everyday makeup routine. If I were to wear makeup every day, this would be my everyday makeup routine. It's really cute. So that's basically it for this video. If y'all enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.